Sunday, update 3. The meeting's next topic involved pretty much the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was well aware that magic existed in the world. I was also aware that some people were capable of casting spells. Yet, I was not aware of just how amazing the more powerful spells could be. Genial type here. I'm leaving it though, as it captures my excitement. Standing before everyone, Herman took a brilliant waistcoat from his belt pouch and held it before us. It glimmered in the light. "We need to decide what to do with this," he said, stepping forward so I could get a better look. "This is a wish token. I won it by accomplishing a major quest on the Capitol. Some items out there contain spells," Cooper said. "For example, a slug might hold a healing spell. By invoking it, you could essentially cast a spell. But many of these items have charges, meaning they can be used only a limited number of times. And a wish token has exactly one charge," Herman said. "It's a spell by the same name, Wish. It's an ultimate ability, the strongest known." "An ultimate is pretty much just a really powerful ability," Lila added. "There are hundreds of them. Some provide massive healing or protection, others create huge explosions. Which, though," Liu stared at the con dreamingly. "That spell is an entire of its own," he said. "You're so lucky, Harriet." "Well, what are some of the possible choices?" I asked. "Let's just show him," Becca said. "They'll save a lot of time. Besides, the spell effect is pretty cool." "Yeah, Harriet's actually used that token to cast Wish several times already," Liu said. "This wheel girl appears with a list of options. One of the options is Cancel, which ends the spell without any effect and doesn't consume the wish." "Oh," I was way out of my league here. I seen only the most basic abilities, like my breath, and had no idea what Liu means by options. Corbett looked at me understandingly, then nodded at Harriet, as if to say, "Please show this nobody kitten how cool high-level magic can be." Harriet stepped back, holding the token before him, and closed his eyes. A second or two later, a gust of wind swirled through the room, and the torches gleamed. There was a loud and deep sound, like a creeper exploding in the distance. It was so loud I felt the room shaking beneath me, and the flakes of coffee began rattling and slowly dancing across the table. Then, in the flash of white light, a most unusual-looking girl appeared. Not only was she hovering in the air, but also she had greenish hair and skin, and a pair of gossamer wings. Tiny iridescent motes fell around her like dust. She held out a screen of ghostly blue light. "What is your wish?" "Spell barrier. Banish monsters. Force field. Blessing of kings. Divine intervention. Summon embers. Request assistance. Transfer party. Speak with immortal. Weaken one monster. Call a flying monk. Boost skills of party. Cast any two ultimates. Unlock any door. Modify current blow. Open portal to another realm. Enchant an item. Wizard Fish. Create any one item. Cancel." Indeed, which seems to be capable of almost everything. Some of the options I saw were pretty self-explanatory, others not so much. I assumed that the legionaries knew what each option did. As everyone stared at the elf-like girl, irritation flashed across her face. I hope you have finally decided what you're going to wish for, she said to Hermione. This is the fifth time you've summoned me this week. Sorry, Hermione said. I still haven't made up my mind. Cancel. She glared at him. Again? Cancel is an available option, he said. I've decided to save my wish for later. This is the last time. The scream burst into glimmering modes. Then the bizarre-looking girl flew over to Hermione and poked him in the shoulder. Next time you call me, you better use that wish of yours for something, or I'm taking it away. Got it? With that, she vanished in a flash of light. The torture squeal blazed again. And that was all I could articulate. Liu shuddered. No idea. We've tried talking to her before, but every time she just vanishes. She looks like a lemon-like, but those wings are fairy-like. I assume that those were other races, but who cares? I just witnessed the most powerful spell ever known. It had its limitations, and you had to choose something on that list. But still, how amazing was that? Blast Light seemed to know as little as I did. What does each option do exactly? Kay pulled a golden book from his bag and set it on the table. It's all in here. The book's title was Advanced Wizardry 7 on Wishes. Blast Light jumped up from his seat and came to sit next to me, and we skimmed through it together. Spell barrier could make an entire party but immune to magic. Fast field was similar but for physical attacks. Blessing of Kings could give strength 6 and generation 6 to a small army up to 60 people. Modified courage bloom allowed you to enchant an entire bloom. Wizardry was the highest form of invisibility, rendering even your armor and other items invisible. Request assistance summoned a greater being that would fight for you. Sadly, summoned embers had a limit of 10,000. At any rate, we've been discussing the wish problem for weeks, Cooper said. We have narrowed it down to 2 options. One option would be to use the wish to modify or enchant this realm. The best enchantment possible, given our situation, is probably the sacred enchantment. With that in place, undead and anything with an affinity to evil will take damage over time, like how a zombie burns in sunlight. This enchantment would last forever or until dispelled, and even though the effect wouldn't be very noticeable right away, it would help free time for a long time.